Hey, welcome back. Guess what we're working on? Same thing we're always working on. Well, no, we're not working on the Capri now. We're working on the Malibu. I showed y'all in the last video. All I had left was the wastegate pipes. Now that I know what they're called, my bellows came in. Yeah, good times. They come in. So now, let me put this thing, that. And, I didn't realize I could order them from anywhere. And I got excited on the internet and clicked the button and it come from New Zealand. But it showed up pretty quick. I was surprised. But the bag looked rough. So it was in flight, truck, pickup truck, whatever. But it's here. So I had to get 2 of them. So now, let me show you what I've got going on, and I haven't drilled the exhaust pipe yet because that's what I'm trying to, because I got to worry about my O2 sensor. Remember, I had to redo the exhaust because of the O2 sensor. Now, I've got to make sure the wastegates are good. So, and I also got my hood on. After just a little bit of massaging on the charge pipe here, that part was hitting the hood. But after I dropped it, I took about a 1/2 inch off the end of it. Luckily, it had enough little bit of a lip before the bevel that holds the pipe, the ridge. I was able to grind it down perfect. Now I had to take the rings off of that boot so it would slide on down more, which I think it'd still hold. I think it would still hold. Plus the hood's gonna hold it down because now it don't even touch the hood. But originally, the hood was touching right here. So now what we're working on is wastegates. I've got these done for now. So working on that. Got this side done. Now this one here kicks up a little bit because I just made them level with this, like a 90. That ain't gonna work. So I had to take it off, cut my tack, and drop it a little bit. So now I'm working on that. And the holes I have drilled over there or marked, they're not no good. I've got to make this fit wherever it falls. As long as it's past this, it doesn't interfere with this thing reading. So they're gonna just go straight in. I know you kind of supposed to have to do them to where they run with the path, but I tried that. I tried that part. Yeah, I started trying to work that to do that. Yeah, that piece didn't work out too good. So that's kind of what I started with, was trying to make it fit, and I got aggravated. So I said, you know what? A 90 straight into the pipe. That's what we're gonna get. It should be fine. I've looked on the internet and I've seen other, before I made the decision to do this. Now, some people are going to tell me I'm wrong. So what? I'm not building the best high performance you can build. It's my first turbo kit. So, I'll learn doing it. But what I've looked at, I've seen guys run them, straight pipe, like a 90, which is pretty much going to be a 90 straight into the exhaust pipe. I've seen them where they go in at an angle and run with the flow. So, does it matter? It probably does if you're trying to get 100% efficiency horsepower. So, I don't know. We'll find out. I know it's probably what it'll do is it will cause the boost creep, maybe, I think is what they said. Or it won't come off the boost as quick. So, we just have to find out. All I'm doing is learning. So learn with me or tell me in the comment what I need to do. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to do a little bit of work because it's kind of hard to film this while I do the work. All right, the first thing I've got to do is this was a little bit too short to land on the pipe where I want it. Let's see, can I get this way? I got my cord ain't quite long enough for the bench over there. I need to put me a longer cord. But if you put that there, See, it's a little bit too short to get it back past that bend. If not, it would have been like right there, and I was not doing that. That just didn't look right. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let me cut this piece and I'll get back with you on it. So my bandsaw blade ain't showed up yet, so I'm doing it old school. Cut off wheel, which this part here slips down inside here, so it's no big deal. You see how that is? It slips in, which means I don't have to have a true piece. Now I've got a true piece here, and that piece is true to butt on the other piece because they're true. No, they weren't. I think I cut that. So anyway, and voila, added section. Now we're ready to fit it up and see what it's going to look like. And yeah, that's going to be our blow wastegate pipes, not blow offs, wastegate. All right, I got it on. There's what we got. Like I said, that's the way I'm going in with it. That's beveled. That's cut to fit the pipe. And I took a Dremel and made my hole, and it's just big enough that will seat. There's no interference. It's a nice, pretty flow. Trust me, I made that hole fit great before I tacked it together. There she is, all the way down through there. Got my little bellows. What I was waiting on, my little extension piece that I had to put in there fit great. She's all clamped up. So there we go. I got a couple tacks on. I'm gonna put a couple more tacks before I take it off because I know it's gonna draw some and do its thing. Whatever it's gonna do, I figure if I put enough little tacks on there, it won't draw too bad. But you know what happens when you put heat to it. And I had marked this pipe when I took it off to get my clearance around my fender. Then after I put everything together, it got a little bit tight at the top, but it's not touching. So I may end up having to do some work on that later on. I'm gonna try to make me some little custom covers later on. I'm not worried about it right now. Just trying to get it all together. So that's it for there. I'm gonna get some welding done. And yeah, move on to the next step. All right, I said I was done. No, I wasn't done. I got the other side welded in. You've seen that. So I was like, well, I'm done for the night. And then I decided to pull the other side off, and here it is. Now, the other one took 40 millimeters of pipe, which was 1.5 inches, something like that. So this one here took the little piece I cut off of my extra, as you can see, went right in right there. So now that's all I need for this side. So I knew the sides were different. I knew that. I mean, they're not Mirage turbos, so they're going to be different. So anyway, we'll tack this on, and then we'll fit it up. Actually, I'll probably just tack this on because I really need to. Yeah, I'm working, man. Blue collar man. Part-time YouTuber. So anyway, we're going to get this tacked up and do a next step. You know what? I decided I'll go on and tack the bellow on this because I think it'll be fine. The other one I'll have to put on there to get the clock right, which means when it angles, it'll have to turn this way. So I got to go do that on the car. Yeah, so we're going to tack this bellow on, get that done. My darn helmets is don't understand my helmet, y'all. It's acting funny. do that a little long because the helmet keeps messing up on me. It's been in, yeah, I thought it's been in the sunlight, but it seems to be going in and out. I don't know what's going on. Don't know. Let's see the delay now. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. All right, I got one welded up. It'll work. That's all. Like I said, don't look at my welds. I'm not a fabricator, not a professional welder. I'm just a man trying to mill a plate toy. So here we go. It's kind of odd, but I can tell you one thing. It's a booger to get in and out of the car. I got one little hole that I got to finish. I just now seen right here. I got one little hole I got to weld up. But I done the best I could. You can see where I stopped and started, but yeah, whatever. There it is. There's that. So we'll put it on, and you can see what I got. Hopefully the angle's right, because I was going straight in. Yeah, I decided not to, and that made it hard. That actually, when I started cutting this one to fit, because I had them all to go in straight, I ended up having to add this piece, which made it look worse. But the good thing is that's all you have to look to find it. It's down under the pipe. You won't see it. So now let's get it on and see what it looks like, and then I can pull the other side out and weld it up. Next step. All right, I figured I'd show y'all trying to get this booger back in. It's not easy to get back in the hole. You kind of gotta, I really don't even know. Really don't even know. Just had it going in there. That's when we get back in there. There we go. And they got good paint. We just tore the paint off. See how much of a booger that is getting there? I think. I won't know till I guess get it running and see if it's got an exhaust leak. So I won't know. It's probably gonna crack because that's kind of in a bind. Alright. Good enough. That'll work. Alright, so here we go. That's it. She's not touching the fender. She's got her angle go into the exhaust. So it's time for that one next. All right, so the next step. Yeehaw. After I got done, I realized I didn't hit the record button because I in too big a hurry. But I got this second one welded up, and this is what I got. Oh my Lord. Sorry about that. Probably got whiplash from that. There's this one. This one, oh, look at there. Good gracious, I missed a whole big spot. This one turned out better right here than the other one, but that was my one I had already done. And so yeah, That was the one I already done. So I'll tell you what, since you didn't get to see the last little bit, I'm gonna weld this up right here. And yeah, what we'll do. I'd already put the welder up. Well, wrapped up the cords. Because I thought I was done. Turned the gas off, all that good stuff. But, like I said, too big a hurry. So here we go. You can put the helmet over here and, so we can get the sun on it. I left it on, so it'd have been dead if the sun wouldn't come out tomorrow. Oh, look at her. Doesn't fail. That'll work. That'll work. That's the best weld out of all of them. Ain't that something? That's the way it works. Let me double check her again. Make sure. It's what I don't like about welding pipes, because they're so. All right, that was it. So you did get to see a little bit of welding. So I did putting it up again. The good thing is I don't make no money off YouTube, so y'all get to listen to whatever crap's on the radio. So yeah, there we go. Let's get this one on. I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. So I'll put this on here, like that. Just leave it on here. Yes, something like that. I gotta remember how to do this. I take it out. Don't remember how to take it out. Come on now, really? It is a booger to get on. Booger. Booger. All right. So it's on there, but it's can't tell. It looks like my wastegate is up tight. It's off the fender. Let's take a look at it. Y'all see? Y'all tell me what you see. That's it right there. I gotta put my O2 sensor back in. That's the finished product. They look fairly uniform. That one there is a little bit more of an angle. That one's a little more, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, that's it. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. That's what I got this week. It's kind of quick. throw it together. Like I said, I come in and work on this thing when I got time. I come in from work. I got out here about 5 o'clock. It's a little after 8. So a couple hours. That booger over there was a mess. But I like that one actually better than I do that one. So anyway, my first one. I tried to do the best I could. We'll find out how it works.